What is going on, bulls and bears? My name is JJ. You're watching Bull, Boom, Bear Bust. Home prices have fallen in Southern California and more areas as well. First, can I please get a like, because we pretty much nailed this one to the wall. We've been telling all of you here that have been watching that the second half of 2022 is when we're going to start seeing noticeable price declines. I've been saying that probably for a year now. Here we are, just about, we're 21 days into July, which is July is the first month of the second half of the year, and price declines are happening. Now, they're not big declines yet. We're going to talk about what's happening here in San Diego and some other areas. So please give us a thumbs up for nailing this one to the wall. Let's get into the news here, the financial news. You see San Diego background behind my picture here. So we're going to start right here in my neck of the woods. What's happening with prices? Here's what happened from May to June. The 6-county area that makes up Southern California, prices fell from 760 to 750,000. Again, not a huge price drop, but this is typically during a month-to-month period where prices go up pretty significantly. So now we're seeing prices drop. What's going to happen next month? What's going to happen as we get into the fall and the winter, which are typically slower months for real estate and home sales and weaker months for home price growth? Well, we're going to find out here shortly. But we've been telling you that now is the time when you're going to start seeing this happen. All right, this bubble dwarfs the previous bubble. What kind of games, shenanigans are they going to come up with to try to keep the market propped up? That's what I'm waiting for to jump out of the shadows here. But without some sort of major transformation of how banking works and how foreclosures work, and we already did see the moratorium in 2020. I don't think they're going to have the excuse now to be able to pull out something like that. Before they had the health crisis, what's the excuse now? Just that mortgage rates were kept too low for too long, and the real estate bubble mania was just allowed to continue far too long. And besides that, there's not any reason to come in and rescue all these people that came in and bought a home that was 3, 4, 5 times what it should have been compared to their incomes. And we have to look at this year over year. We're still up big time. It was 679,000 in June of 2021. Right, so prices went from about 680 to 760, $80,000 price increase in 1 year. Does that seem normal, or does that seem like it's sustainable to anyone? Of course, it dropped back down to 750 now. But these prices are just outrageous. So here's something else to kind of mix into the pot here. Home inventory is still very low. So even with low inventory, we're still seeing prices drop from May to June, which hasn't happened in 12 years. So this could be the start of something big. Please let me know what you think down in comments. Is this the start of something big? Or is the mania just going to re-enter the market? They're going to drop mortgage rates. Or we'll just have a bunch of investors come in and pay for cash. Remember, a higher mortgage rate doesn't affect cash buyers. So will the rich just get richer? Or is this going to be a major buying opportunity for those people that have been waiting on the sidelines, middle class people that have been scraping up for a down payment, just watching home prices soar above their heads? And as they save up a bigger down payment, it's not helping because the home prices are going up faster than they're saving up for a down payment. Please let me know what you think down in comments. Also, the realtor that I used to use here in Southern California ended up moving to, of all places, take a guess. 3, 2, 1. Texas. All right. So I lost my kind of front lines guy, real estate agent here, a good friend of mine, moved to Texas. So if you're a real estate agent, I'd like to know what you think down in comments. I've been looking for other real estate agents to talk to and emailed a few people. But just from the people that are out there, I've been seeing that open houses are very empty and that homes are moving much slower in certain markets. Now, here's the thing. If you look at the overall price nationwide, prices are still going up. It's the most overheated markets that saw the biggest run up, the biggest mania, that we're going to see the price drops first. And that's typically what happens, right? What goes up comes down first, and then the rest of the market will follow. And I think later this year, we're going to start seeing some broader nationwide price declines if everything is allowed to happen like it should happen. I've got to stress that. All right, so still staying on the topic of San Diego, I just pulled up a few price listings that had drops. Here, Rebecca Avenue, San Diego, 990,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And if we scroll down to the pricing history, we'll see what's happened since this was listed. And let's pay attention to this here. So it was listed July 19th for $1,010,000. Now, first of all, does this look like $1 million house to anybody? 1,053 square feet. That is tiny, but it's in San Diego, and we're in the massive real estate bubble. So homes like this at this size have been selling for these prices. But now take a look at the listing from the 19th, $1,010,000, to July 21st, just 2 days later, $990,000. So just a $20,000 price drop in 2 days. Now, why would a real estate agent, a listing agent, drop a price by $20,000 in just 2 days? That means only a couple things. One is that the open houses were very empty. You don't drop a price that big in just 2 days unless you have zero to little interest on the home. So that tells us here that agents are dropping prices very quickly because they list the home for sale, open house, you put out the signs, and sorry, nobody's showing up. Just the crickets are chirping in the background. Let me know what you think about that, but that's what I see out of this sudden price drop after just 2 days. Another one here, closer to my neck of the woods, $949,000 for a home on Amaya Avenue there in La Mesa, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,036 square feet. But here's what happened with this listing. Listed July 19th, $979,000. Another one 2 days later dropped to $949,000. That's a $30,000 price drop after only being on the market for 2 days. Again, that has to tell us that these open houses are empty. You don't just drop the price that big only after 2 days. If you're getting interest and a bunch of offers and a lot of traffic in the open house, you're going to keep the price where it's at. And a strategy that I used to see used was once you get an offer, then you raise the price. That way, if somebody comes in with a backup offer, they're going to have an even higher price as a backup. And that way you get a little more out of the house. And as a listing agent, you're going to get a little bit of a bigger commission. But in this case, prices dropped after just a couple days. All right, let's bring up another one here. Just searching random price drops here. Homes that were listed with prices declining, you can actually sort in Redfin like this. $695,000, Avocado Avenue in El Cajon. That's East County, El Cajon. 1178 square foot. Another very small home for an outrageous price. But the listing started off at $749,000, July 15th. 5 days later, $695,000. These are big price drops. That's more than a $50,000 price drop in just 5 days. What else could it mean besides empty open houses? You guys let me know. This could be the tip of the iceberg to something huge. I don't think it's going to be a crash, but these price declines are pretty significant. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. If you like these videos, please like, subscribe. Keep this channel alive, and we'll talk to you very, very soon. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Peace.